Subscribe to the fl0m Clips and Highlights channel. Perfect. Feed Gatler. One more day. This is fun though. So I think already you're seeing changes. Like we're still changing VRS basically. I would imagine now with this, we'll see this for future majors as well. PGL has announced that the VRS cutoff for the teams to qualify for the Singapore major will be moved to November 2nd, making it the shortest time between the cutoff and the stage to start the major, which the TO says will ensure that the last competitive results are reflected in the lineup. Previously, the VRS cutoff had been closer to 2 months before the start of the event. This change will also allow for more of the circuit to be used for invites. So we'll still have like a last second dash, obviously, because there's always going to be a cutoff. But this time, it's going to put it closer. So like, you know how like right now we're watching and like, let's just be honest. I enjoy watching Counter-Strike. I'm going to watch the tier 1 events either way. But it does feel a little weird to just like know that it doesn't really mean anything for the major coming up. It feels like we're building to nothing, really. Like these events, like right now, are going to feel weird because in the timeline scenario, we're going to be talking about these events affecting the Singapore major, and that's not for like 7 more months, 6 more months. See what I did there? So I do like this change. I think this is actually a really good change. I think this is a really good change. But there is a downside to this change, which is I just hope it doesn't affect visas. I already saw some people mentioning it, and I already saw some people bringing it up. You know, this is yeah, potentially this could just cause problems. But yeah, basically this is just, I think this is overall a lot better. Having multiple tournaments leading into then a cutoff where it doesn't count for the major that we're leading into, and then trying to remember what happens in these events, it just doesn't flow. It just doesn't flow. Like that to me is the nice part. Yeah, like there just might be some more potential hiccups logistically with teams. But this is, once again, we're improving the VRS format. And I think from like a storyline and feeling of the circuit, this is a huge upgrade. And once again, just VRS getting improved. Just learning from mistakes and just adding more and more and more. How much do you think FaZe paid Valve to get the cutoff closer to the major? I mean, man, it's more like they ain't got no money. It'd be BC Game if anyone is paying them, right? Like in terms of who's got money, who's out of the major that could actually pay him, it'd be BC Game. Not FaZe ain't paying shit, man. By the way, this isn't a VRS change. This is a TO choice. I think that this TO choice is part of the VRS though. It's not a change to VRS like directly. Yes, it's not like some fundamental change with the system, but I think other TOs will see this and be like, oh yeah, we should probably do that too. Like that's good. I mean, we shouldn't be watching events right now and then like having to remember them 6 months later. You know what I'm saying? That shit just sucks. I don't think PGL can determine it. It's Valve who sends the invites. I guarantee you PGL had to get this approved by Valve because it is how you do invites for everything is determined by VRS. So it's like, yes. Yeah, so I mean, like I said, this is definitely gonna, I think, be the norm going forward. Tournament organizers, this will make everything flow a lot better in general. Imagine being a casual viewer of Counter-Strike and you're watching Bucharest right now, Rio, Astana, Atlanta, and then trying to explain to them why, like, if a team did well there, they're not in the major. Like, it's just, that just doesn't work, man. It's like, it becomes very confusing. If you're not fully unemployed like myself, just like sitting here watching all these things, or if this just isn't like super hardcore, you're very passionate about Counter-Strike, it's incredible. This makes it make way more sense to hopping in and out of the scene. I think that's pretty much it. Let me know in the comments below if you think it's a good change, bad change, if you think it's not worth the risk with the visas, all that good stuff.